Get better. Abuse is not acceptable in any form, and if you are being physically or mentally abused, please tell someone, a friend, relative, teacher, or neighbor. It's not right. You deserve better. Dedicated to Aaron, Evan, and Gage. Thank you for loving me so much. Chapter 1. Where were you that day? Do you remember where you were the day the Space Shuttle Challenger exploded? I will never forget. I was sitting in my first grade classroom trying not to pee my pants. You see, I had already been to the bathroom 3 times that day, and Mrs. Slagle had told me that I was not allowed to go anymore. I was just messing around. To my mind, that was absolutely absurd. How does she know how many times I have to pee? I drank 2 huge glasses of juice this morning. 2 glasses was a lot of juice, and Mrs. Slagle was a brilliant teacher. She should have realized that a little girl's bladder couldn't hold that much. But I couldn't tell Mrs. Slagle that I had drunk so much juice because then I would have had to explain why. I had been bad again that morning. I didn't finish my oatmeal because it tastes like glue, and Mom got mad. Sometimes when Mom got mad, she would just yell and scream and push me around a little bit. But a lot of the time when Mom got mad, things went very, very badly for me. This morning was one of those mornings. I had gotten up on the wrong side of the bed that morning. I was dreading school because Mom had just cut my hair. Again. This time she had not only cut my hair, she had Ogilvy permed it, and now I looked like a French poodle. Mom wasn't the best at perms. She rolled the rollers so tight that the little needles cut into my scalp, and she layered on the stinky perm solution so thick that it dripped down my face and left red marks wherever it touched. I knew the kids at school would make fun of my hair that day. I already got teased on a daily basis because my family was poor. We didn't live in a cardboard box or beg for food, but we were poor enough that, for some reason, the local paper had done a cover story with a full-color picture about how poor my family was and how we were struggling in the current economy. That newspaper article provided the kids at school with enough ammunition and jokes aimed at me to last until middle school. This hair is going to really get them going today, I thought to myself as I looked in the mirror that morning. I wrapped my bath towel around my head and swirled around, pretending that I had beautiful cascading black hair that streamed all the way down my back. As I swirled, I imagined myself dancing in a ballroom in a beautiful blue gown. "Sarah?" I jumped and snapped out of my daydream. Mom was at my bedroom door, and she had the look. It was the same look people get when they have just stepped in dog droppings, a combination of disgust and sickness. "What the hell are you doing in here?" I quickly pulled the towel from my head and acted like I was getting dressed. "Nothing, Mom. I'm getting ready for school." Mom looked at me and didn't say anything for a moment. It was as if she was waiting for me to say or do something wrong. A knot grew in my stomach. "Quit messing around," said Mom. "Come out and eat. It's oatmeal." Oatmeal? Come on." Mom's eyes seemed to glaze over. In 2 swift steps, she was at my side. She grabbed me by my newly permed hair and dragged me out of my room. The pain was excruciating. My scalp was raw from the perm the night before, and my hair was still wet from my shower. I screamed and cried as Mom pulled me down the hallway, but fighting only made my head hurt worse. "Shut up," Mom yelled. "Do you want the whole building to hear you? I'm sick of you. I didn't want you in the first place." "I didn't want you in the first place" was a phrase I heard often. For a long time, I didn't understand what Mom was saying because the idea that a mother wouldn't want a child was foreign to me. Mom dragged me to the dining room, where an extremely unappetizing bowl of gray oatmeal sat. I should have been grateful. A lot of people would absolutely love a bowl of hot oatmeal in the morning. Unfortunately, I am not one of those people. I sat down, sniffing and sobbing, and picked at the bowl of oatmeal. "Sarah, I'm not going to tell you again. Eat your oatmeal. You have school in half an hour." Mom's voice had gone from angry to pleading, but I was already too upset to buy into her up and down.